Hey there, good to see you again, and I hope that you're glad to see me again. I wanted to keep I want to keep this one very short. I wanted to share just a really quick insight, another one of those insights that I only recently gained, and I think it's incredibly powerful if we take it for what it is and discuss it openly, question it, and hopefully accept it upon understanding it very well. So, before I actually get into it, I want to say something. I noticed after reviewing some of my content that I've posted on this channel, I noticed that it seems like my intentions have been to change or influence people, right? So I've made content with the intention of making it public and then hoping that someone would watch and be changed because of it, right? And I got to thinking about this very deeply. And what I came to the conclusion of is that I think we focus way too much on trying to change the world. Now, I know this may seem a bit controversial to you if you think that we have a personal responsibility or duty to change the world around us. And if so, I think that your qualms with what I've just said up until this point are purely linguistic. So let me put it another way. I think that we need to not focus so much on changing the world, but more so on changing ourselves. Okay? And so really the theme of this video is about responsibility. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say changing ourselves versus trying to change the world. So, to put it another way, I've noticed that, of course, I've already acknowledged that I myself have done this, but I noticed that everyone seems to have an answer. Have you ever noticed that? Like, everyone seems to know what to do and how to do it when it comes to solving the world's problems. Like, everyone seems to be a guru. Everyone seems to be a visionary. Everyone seems to have it all together in here as far as an idea and a plan goes. And yet, we see so many issues that ought not exist, right? And I think that it stems from a lack of personal responsibility on a wide scale. There's a phrase that came to my mind earlier today when I was thinking, and it kind of goes like this. You cannot be responsible for what you cannot change. I think it is absolutely necessary to acknowledge that there are things in life that we cannot change. There are some things that are just far beyond our influence and our grasp of ever changing and altering. And that is totally okay. But what we can change and alter is this, ourselves. If we want people to be a certain way, if we want people to live a certain way, to think a certain way, to behave a certain way, why not do it ourselves? You see, because the greatest way you can ever teach someone, the greatest way you can ever influence someone is to simply live a life that is genuine. Live a life that is true. Live a life that is sincere. Live a life that you believe in. And people will see that, and they may not accept it. They may not acknowledge it or appreciate it. And that's okay. But you've taken responsibility for what you can change, for what you can do. And I guarantee you that if you're being responsible and doing it for the sake of good, if you're being personally responsible for the sake of good, good things will come of that. Because you reap what you sow. If you sow good things will return. And they may not seem evident, but they will. So, yeah, like I said, I didn't want to make this one long. That's really all I had to say. I just wanted to stress the importance of responsibility, and I hope that it made sense to you. I hope that you, after watching this video, you feel charged to not focus so much on trying to change the world, trying to, you know, change people. I mean, we can't really change people anyway. It's kind of a futile thing, but if we can simply be the best versions of ourselves, if we can simply change the world around us, make the sphere of influence that we have immediate and direct to us, if we can change that, I think that that is noble. I think that it is practical. I think that it is feasible. And if everyone did it, we wouldn't even have to worry about collective responsibility, because it necessarily follows that if everyone's individually responsible, collectively everything else just follows and falls into place. I know it sounds idealistic. It's impossible, a bit fantastical, but you know, I'm saying it. So thank you. I appreciate you. And if you have any thoughts, questions, ideas, concerns, opinions, critiques, etc., always open to hear that. Have a blessed one, and until next time, peace.